This is Maureen Legas with your 21 Days 2016 Technology Series. Today is day 2, and we're going to talk about Facebook lists. Now, yesterday we discussed your database groups, and what we're going to do is we're going to mirror our Facebook lists to the database groups. And this is so we can have an additional touch with our clients that are in our database groups. Now, you won't have all of the people in your database as Facebook friends, but you should have as many as you can. You can reach out to your clients and ask them to friend you on Facebook, and that way you can have another opportunity to have a Facebook touch with them. So I'm using a training account here. It's not a real account, so it's not completely full with Facebook information. I am this dummy client, not dummy, but I am the only friend to this client here. So it's going to look a little bit differently than it will when you have multiple friends. So on the left side here, you can see where you can edit your profile. When you click home and go home, you'll have these links on the left side, your favorites, friends, apps, pages, and so on. When you roll over friends and you click on it, friends, it'll show you all the lists that you currently have. And there are some smart lists that are automatically created for you. Close friends, acquaintances, family. There might be Keller Williams groups. This Keller Williams Mantis, the symbol is a little different. This might be something that is already created by the system. And there's a restricted group too. Okay, so you want to create lists that mirror what we did on your content management yesterday. So we have the alphabet list. So we're going to create a list called A&W. Create that. And then we are going to come back, click Friends. And we're going to create lists for B and E. We're going to go down with all of those alphabet letters like we did. We're going to create the lists and then come back to Friends. And we're going to have the alphabet. We can create something like for your regional. Let's see if we got regional here. Regional. So agents that are in your region that you could put into this list, in your company, if you're a smaller company, in your office. That's what we have, the different office locations. You create locations, like I have Bradenton here, I have Sarasota area. You might create different locations. So for example, if you're trying to find a referral agent in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you can create Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and then as you put your friends into lists, you put those from Milwaukee into that list. You can create realtor, your office realtor. If you're Keller Williams, put KW realtor, non-KW realtor. Again, this is how you want to group these people together so that you can find them and market properly to them and follow them on Facebook. Okay, so let's say here we have Manatee Market Center. When I click on Manatee Market Center, I see that I have one person in the list, which is Maureen. I can click here to see all. If I have multiple friends, then they would all be in this list. And then when I'm here in the Manatee Market Center custom list, I could see everything that Maureen has posted or that has been posted and she was tagged in. Then I can also type any kind of message here to this list, and it would only be displayed here in this list to those people on that list. So you can target exactly who you're looking for. So I'm going to go back to my friends. If I put my clients, the alphabet clients, let's create this group, which is M and X. This is another group in the alphabet. Let me go back and remind you about the alphabet. I'm going to click Friends again. We talked about this yesterday. If we take the letters of the alphabet and put 2 of them together, we can reach 100% of the U.S. population. And so it is, there A&W people whose last names begin with A&W comprise just under 11% and so on. So if we look at this list, the center of the list is M and X. Let me go back and show you why we did M and X. Okay, so M and X we added here. We can go, and I don't have anyone in the M&X group yet, but let's say you are working, it's Monday morning, and you click and look at your A&Ws on your database, and you go through and you contact all the people in your A&W group that week. Well, then you come to Facebook and you click M&X. That's the middle of the alphabet. So you don't want to use the same letters of the alphabet that you're using in your database, because now instead of every 14 weeks, it's every 7 weeks that you're going to be able to contact these people. 7 weeks, once on the contact management system and once on your database. So in your database, you're looking at all your A&Ws. In your Facebook group, you're looking at all the M&Xs. So you're spreading out who you're contacting and not everybody at once. So if you come in here, so let's say that I have Maureen in this Manatee group. I come in here and I look to see what Maureen has posted or what's been posted about her. Let's say that I see that Maureen's son graduated from college. Well, I can take a screenshot of the picture of Maureen and her family at graduation, and I can go to something like Send Out Cards, a tool where you can post that picture on the front of a card and send a congratulatory card. You can also, the people that are on your alphabet list for that group you're reaching that week, you can contact them by phone. You can make sure you comment on their posts. Whatever it is, you can do using the list to make sure you're touching people in all of the lists in a 13 or 14 week period. Every 13 weeks you can go through the entire Facebook list, and at the same time you're going through your contact management system. So let's talk about how to get people into the lists. When you click on your name, it'll take you to your profile, and then you click on friends, take you to your friends list. You click on your friends, roll over the friends, and click to add to another list. If there is a list here you want to add them to, you click it. If you need a new list, you click new list, and then you type what the new list is. So let's say it is, let's say get regional, let's say it is high school friend. And then you click enter, return, and it adds them to that list. So if you have a lot of friends, that might be daunting. So what you want to do is on their birthdays, when their names come up for the birthday, go through and add them to the list. It'll take you about a year to get through everybody. If you have a smaller number of contacts, you can do it right away. This will take you a year to get through. Also, then if you have friends that you're adding, as you add them, make sure to put them on the proper lists so that you can go through and be able to touch, have this as another touch in your program between your database and your Facebook lists. Then you'll be able to touch the clients, agents, people that are important, that know who you are, remind them you're in real estate. You're able to do that every 7 weeks. All right, hope you have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.